Speaking of trades, there was a bunch of trade rumors that went down yesterday.
Yeah, today's the 25th.
Okay, so I'm gonna read them off and we'll talk about them from juiciest to least juicy. Okay, number one, the Lakers are trying to target Ricky Rubio.
So
Oh, how is that juicy?
So juicy.
That's the
you
biggest
see,
one, bro.
you see what he did to the Suns?
Yeah,
When
he goes into teams, he makes the
He
winners.
makes them. Actually, I said the Timberwolves, but
No, the Utah Jazz. Timberwolves are gonna be good next year. I'm calling that. He did that to the Utah Jazz for one season. He did that to the Phoenix Suns, and he did that. Those are the only two.
Phoenix Suns
not make the playoffs that year. Like,
Yeah, they didn't make the last.
What?
Oh, no.
they didn't make the playoffs.
no,
last
but
year.
they were like
No,
one
but
game
they
away.
ended the year on 9-0.
That wasn't Ricky Rubio.
He was there. He
Ricky
got
Rubio.
traded for Chris Paul.
Ricky Rubio. Oh my god, he helped take the pressure off Devin Booker before Chris
That's
Paul.
true. He helps develop shooting guards like Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker.
All right, man.
And now D'Angelo Russell's gonna
All
break
right,
out.
I guess he's
Yeah.
gonna help develop LeBron's
But
game.
I
to the next
don't,
level.
I don't know how good of a fit that is with LeBron because Ricky Rubio needs the ball in his hands, so that's not a good fit. That's not too
He's
good.
not even on the
trade.
Celtics. He's on the
The
Bulls.
Lakers are trying to acquire a bunch of players. First one, Westbrook. Who would
If
they have to
Westbrook
give
leaves,
up?
then Rio leaves. Like, it's
Yeah, but
inevitable.
who would they
Yeah.
have to give up?
I don't know. Schroeder, Kuzma, and two.
I'm not
firsts.
giving up THD for.
Did you hear?
Westbrook. I
They
think he
said
could do
that
it,
the Lakers like went to every team and tried to give up Kuzma and KCP.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
yeah.
real. There's no way that like someone
no
can
way they
track
went
that
to
kind of
every single
information.
team and nobody. Was like,
Okay, obviously the exaggeration, but I think 10, 15 teams he must have called.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
maybe.
Nobody wants Kuzma. I mean,
I like
I,
KCP
I
though.
would like Kuzma among other things for Lowry.
among other things, better be at least two
What?
first
Who
round
like
picks.
Kuzma,
Kuzma-
KCP, Schroeder? You could say.
Yeah.
For Lowry?
No, I mean like for a somewhat decent player too for the Lakers.
Yeah, Westbrook.
Westbrook, I
Westbrook's
think.
making $40 million, so you have to
He's
match
on
that.
like a one more year. He has like 2 years and a player option. So
Yeah, but you still have to match that money.
what do you mean you have to match it?
With,
With
like, in a
oh yeah,
trade offer.
KCP, Kuzma. Because KCP, Kuzma together make up like 26 mil.
Yeah,
You
and then
trade
you'd have
Schroeder.
to put maybe Montrezl Harrell to make the money
No,
work.
if they sign and trade Schroeder.
Okay, go to the trade machine. Let's see.
Yeah, I want to check it out right now.
Because I think
Wow.
if Schroeder gets re-signed, then it should be fun.
No, but you can't do a sign and trade with other players. You can't add other players onto a sign and trade.
Oh, then
You can only add picks. I learned that recently from Funky Diabetic. I don't know why it's challenging. All right, who
Oh,
else are the
shoot.
Lakers trying to get? They're trying to get Spencer Dinwiddie.
I think he said he wanted 25 mil.
He wanted a 4-year term, like 4-year contract, and personally, I wouldn't give a guy coming off an ACL injury, unless your name is like Kevin Durant. Like he came off in a 1-year Achilles tear, or Kawhi Leonard, and like those guys are like all like
The best of the
superstar,
best.
like top
Yeah.
5. But a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie barely cracks like top 50, I would say.
And what's it called? He also has like what's the word for it? It's like a character outside the court that's gonna be problematic.
No, it's not, bro.
I
Did
mean,
you
yeah.
see what he tried to do?
What?
He said he went to GoFundMe and he tried to do a petition for $50 million.
I know, but
doing what?
And then you could pick what team he goes to in the offseason.
he donated all the charity at the end.
bro?
Like that's like why are you even thinking about that?
Yeah, but
Why
I don't
does that
why-
make him a better, like
He's-
a worse basketball player?
He's not gonna be a problem in the locker room or anything,
Yeah,
bro.
I guess not.
He's still good, but
He was on that Nets team.
depending on how good he comes back from his injury, like he could, if you give him that 4-year, like $20 million deal, he's gonna be like, what's it called, a handicap on your cap, like hard cap, your salary
Yeah, that's
in
true.
the future. He could be more of a problem than an asset.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But undeniably, I mean, the biggest names that are rumored to go to the Lakers are Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan.
Lamar DeGoatson.
How do you think that gets done?
I don't think so. It
I
can't
don't-
get
they don't-
done.
Yeah,
They
they,
can't
don't
get
have
both.
they don't have the cap room. They
Unless they take what's it called the cut. I don't even think they're gonna take a cut.
yeah, they wouldn't. Lowry already said he was looking for like more than 20 mil this offseason. And
But do you
DeRozan-
think they'd throw that away to come back together and have a reunion?
No.
Because they're best
Lowry's
friends.
always, every year,
That'd be really
every
cool.
time Lowry signs a contract, it's always about the money. He's always money first. He's always money first guy. I don't think he's taking a pay cut for like, nah.
Yeah, he's not gonna take a pay cut for a ring. Like,
Yeah, he's,
maybe DeRozan would though to play with Lowry and to play in Los Angeles where he grew up.
you'd have to do a trade, sign and trade with the Lakers for Lowry, and then DeRozan. I guess like you'd have to use
Probably
that.
have to give them like
who are the big contracts on the Lakers? Like,
They got AD.
AD and LeBron.
okay,
LeBron's
AD and LeBron
making-
doesn't count.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
They
Doesn't
can't-
count?
No, no,
No,
no,
like,
they're not
they're
trading them.
they're
That's
not
what I'm saying.
tradable.
Oh,
The other big
Montrezl
contract-
Harrell, KCP, Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, and Schroeder. What? Well, not Schroeder's unrestricted, but yeah.
Yes, this is the trade for Westbrook I made.
You probably have to
KCP.
give a first round pick.
Probably, yeah.
They don't have any, do they? They gave them all
No,
to the
they do.
Pelicans.
They have.
Maybe after they draft with their pick,
Chris
they could trade.
Duarte, you mean?
Yeah, so KCP, Harrell, Kuzma. This is Harrell accepts his player option, which I think he's rumored to do for Westbrook. Low key for the Wizards, kind of a dub. You get off Westbrook's horrendous contract.
I
It's
mean,
only
you
2
get the
years.
other two like pretty bad contracts.
Wait, it's only 2 years Westbrook's contract.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah,
player
it's a
option.
player
on
option.
that.
So 3, right?
Yeah.
No, I think
that
it's
is
2,
including
like
the player
1 year
option.
for sure, and then the other year is a player option, which he's gonna take. Like, who's not taking $44 million?
Yeah. Okay, let me double check. But yeah, what's another? What else we talking about?
Here, the Lakers have one more big headline. The Lakers reportedly trying to get Buddy Hield in exchange for Kuzma and others.
I would take that.
I would do it
That's
too.
a great
Because
trade
probably
for both teams.
if it was Kuzma and a pick for Hield, I'm doing it if I'm
No,
Sacramento.
you need to include one more for contracts.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
no.
and a pick though for Sacramento, I would do it, and it works out well
it's
for
a
the
great
Lakers.
for both of them.
They get what KCP was in like 2019, 20. No,
Oh,
what
yeah,
was
it's
it?
2 years.
yeah, 2019. No, yeah, 2019, 2020 off season, or I mean postseason. They get a nice shooter
No, bro, it's 2 years plus 1. I think is it?
for Westbrook.
No, sorry, it's 2 years. I lied.
Yeah,
Just
see,
2
so
years, yeah.
Okay, so never mind. Actually, that contract sounds horrible, to be honest. I wouldn't do that. Lakers
I don't know how
trade.
the fit's gonna be though, but I mean, when you have that much talent, it's hard to lose.
Nah,
That's
Westbrook
fair.
will find a way.
Westbrook, you think he's negative?
He's never a negative on the team. I hate when people say that. He's just people.
I mean, in the playoffs,
His contract makes him a negative.
no, in the playoffs, I think sometimes he can be a negative.
Yeah, but
at times, yeah, I guess.
he has to carry too much of a load. Even
Yeah,
even
but
as a
sometimes
second
he
does
option.
have
forces
to
the load. Like even when KD
Yes.
used to play with him and he was the second option, you would think by the shots attempted that he's actually the first.
Same thing with
Yeah.
Paul George. He took a ball over a lot.
From
And-
Kawhi?
No, in OKC.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
What?
he didn't play that good when he went up against the Lakers when he was on the Rockets.
Oh, that's true.
That's
And
true.
He got clamped
That's,
up.
that's
But
probably. And he's
that
like
shit-
shooting so
I
bad
would-
from the
no,
three.
But you can make the argument back in Houston. It was like one of the first times in his career where he finally like took the back seat to Harden.
that's true.
But at the same time, it didn't result
No.
in winning
I
basketball.
mean, he still averaged a lot that year, and he still was chugging up a lot of shots. I remember, like, he had the worst 3-point percentage of all time in the first half of the season.
Who? Westbrook?
Westbrook.
Like
I
with
think-
minimum attempts, right? Like you have to have minimum.
Attempts for at least 5 attempts a game. Yeah, he just like chucked. Like he had no remorse.
I don't know. He's like, what is he? He's like 30, turning 33
30,
this offseason.
yeah.
So maybe he's trying to like look to compete.
Maybe.